TCF, the EU-Indonesia Trade Cooperation Facility funded by the European Union, is coming to a close after 4.5 years of successful partnering with 8 government agencies, implementing together a dynamic, demand-driven program, bringing huge resources of knowledge and know-how from the European Union. TCF focused on 6 action areas. The following is a brief review of each of these through the eyes of the Indonesian partners. First, we look at TCF's support to enhance strategic planning in Bappenas. A powerful economic and forecasting model was created that is capable of measuring the policy impact of global and national events.
This project really adopts the principles of demand-driven approach and great ownership from implementing agencies. TCF brings us an expertise to have built a powerful economic model in cooperation with Oxford Economics for forecasting and policy analysis. We created a strong and dedicated team in Bappenas. We also committed to continue utilizing the model for the years ahead.
Next, with the Ministry of Trade, TCF implemented a major capacity building program covering economic analysis, trade defense, trade policy formulation, and trade negotiations, developing knowledge, skills, and tools to strengthen officials in their complex daily work.
Trade law in Indonesia and international is very complex. After more than 30 seminars, workshops, and training for the past 4 years, my team has become more skillful and knowledgeable in providing legal services.
TCF also worked with the Ministry of Trade on a new strategy for nation branding, proposing Indonesia as the brand, a brand supported by inspiring messaging to encourage economic and social growth. Our third activity focuses on the Investment Coordinating Board, BKPM, in Jakarta and in Europe. The EU desk supported hundreds of millions of investments into Indonesia, while the team also strengthened investment promotion throughout Europe.
TCF support to investment promotion has led to truly practical result. At least 160 companies being assisted, 760 million investment and almost $1 billion in the project pipeline. The work on alternative dispute resolution introduced an effective and consistent framework to resolve disputes. For us, TCF is not only a project, TCF is a family member of BKPM.
Our fourth activity area concerns intellectual property rights, focusing on geographical indications, GIs. TCF supported a national GI strategy, improving the quality of local products and the incomes of farmers and producers, and over time having a major impact on jobs and GDP in the rural areas.
My impression of the TCF program is for its specialized and focused program, and one of the most important achievements is the assistance of TCF to register one Indonesian GI in the European Union. This is a Kopi Gayo from Aceh. With the national IP GI strategy prepared by the project, we are handling GI now with different approach by wider cooperation and coordination with other institutions. Thank you very much for TCF. I still hope that there will still opportunity for us to have a cooperation in the future. Thank you very much.
On to our fifth activity area, technology and innovation. A wide-ranging program was implemented to encourage more innovation-based businesses in Indonesia, including the design of a groundbreaking national innovation fund.
For the Ministry of Industry, TCF introduced a totally new approach to encouraging innovation-based businesses in our cities through Innovating Jogja, which we will sustain. The TCF proposal for a fund to encourage innovation-based business in Indonesia is brilliant. It is supported at high levels, and it will make a real impact in Indonesia.
Our final activity area is about converting waste to energy. TCF focused on better regulation, a comprehensive guidebook, and working with local governments to ensure a future where waste and energy will be the same thing.
TCF assists our ministry in developing waste to energy to publish a comprehensive guidebook and create a more attractive environment for investors, including an interesting feed-in tariff. TCF also conducted a small-scale assistance to local government to get a better result quicker. We will continue the approach developed by TCF and upscale it to achieve our national target.
Finally, how does it all fit together?
TCF has provided a lot of good support for the government of Indonesia. TCF approaches were practical and focused. Some examples of activities that were relevant and important. Number one would be Oxford's economic modeling that helped Bappenas to produce a rigorous economic forecasting and policy simulation. The next one would be nation branding. It gives a thorough concept and understanding on having a consistent and unified brand of the country. And last but not least, we are in the process to set up Innovation Fund or Indonesian Innovation Fund. We will ensure to maintain sustainability of the outcomes from the TCF project in the future.
The Trade Cooperation Facility, in short TCF, has been a flagship project of the European Union in Indonesia in the past 4.5 years. I'm happy with the good reputation the project has achieved. The range and the depth of European expertise that has been deployed in the project is impressive. The response from our partners in the various ministries and agencies provide confirmation about the footprint TCF leaves behind. As Bappenas Minister Pak Bambang said, I hope that these seeds will bear fruit and that the result will be sustainable. I would like to congratulate everyone who has contributed to the successful European program.